Welcome everyone to the 5th Rushfaster Carry Roundup, where we spend some time each month talking about new and interesting things happening in the world of carry.
Yes, welcome back to the channel. Daniel here again with you, with Ed. And for those of you who are new to the channel, we do guides and walkthroughs on better gear every week, plus this roundup every month. So if you like what you see, please consider subscribing.
In today's edition, we have some new releases from Air, Bellroy, Chrome, and we're also going to look at some interesting crowdfunding campaigns. Each roundup, we announce a winner of our monthly gear giveaway, so stay tuned for that, and also how to enter for this month as well. But kicking things off, Dan, what's new from Air?
Yeah, Air has just released the Air Slim pouch, and if you're already a follower of the channel, I think, Ed, you've already published the video, haven't you?
Yeah,
it's
that's
had a
right.
few thousand views. So if you haven't watched that video, they've released the Air Slim pouch. It's a slim pouch. It could be a tech kit. Could just be a pouch for your everyday essentials. But basically, it's a pouch to organize whatever gear you need to carry. It comes out in 3 colors: olive, black, and heathered gray. With the olive and black being in a ballistic Cordura fabrication, and the heathered gray in a polyester. Some features of the pouch: it features AquaGuard YKK zips, very nice zips indeed. A small grab handle, stands neatly on your desk. And as for organization, it's got a small front pocket, a main compartment that opens quite wide for easy access and visibility. And inside you have about 7 compartments, including a zippered compartment. So Ed, you've seen the product up close. I've only seen your video. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I've got it here right now, but yeah, I think when we went through it, it's actually a really solid accessory pouch. Like, it's a pouch that's meant to be for your everyday essentials. So it could be a combination of things, like a little bit of tech, a little bit of personal care, whatever it is, and it has the right amount of organization for that, I reckon. Yeah, really solid amount of organization for just a handful of things that you don't want to keep in your pocket. So I think it's a pretty solid bag.
And it's also a standing pouch, similar to the Bellroy standing pouch. Also, Evergoods has a standing pouch as well. A lot of standing pouches going on at the moment.
Yeah, like I think it's becoming a bit more of a thing where these sorts of pouches are carrying everyday stuff. So, you know, especially if you're working, you want to keep it by your side, keep it next to you while you're working. Yeah, most pouches these days, they feature that kind of the ability to stand.
And I think very good if you're working from home and also sometimes working from the office, which is probably the new normal of work, really, right? Flexible situations, office, co-working space, cafes, and home. So throw it in your bag and then just set it up like it's a desk organizer, really. So yeah. I guess that's the reason they're coming through now. But Air's done a really good job on this pouch. Also, if you haven't already, check the Bellroy standing pouch out as well. It's very good. Both available from Rushfaster and also from the links below. But on the topic of Bellroy, Ed, you got some updates from Bellroy.
Yeah, Bellroy have once again featured in our roundups. They've introduced this thing called HeiQ V-Block to a range of their existing product lineup. So if you're not familiar with HeiQ V-Block, to be honest, I initially was not. It's described by Bellroy as a Swiss-engineered antimicrobial technology to protect your things from the stuff you can't see. So basically, this HeiQ V-Block technology is applied to the surfaces of these Bellroy products, and it's meant to inhibit the growth and survival of microorganisms. Bellroy is the first to feature this sort of antimicrobial tech in their wallets and their phone cases, you know, products that are frequently held in your hand. So that's an impressive feat from Bellroy on that front. But it's also worth noting that Bellroy has released a larger version of their Dot Kit as well since our last roundup. It's called the Dot Kit Plus. Obviously, the Dot Kit Plus, it provides more space and more organization for your toiletries. So that makes it really ideal if you carry a lot of personal care when you're traveling, or if you want to combine it with a partner that you're traveling with. You want to conserve space in your duffel or your backpack. You can combine toiletries and just use the one big Dot Kit. There's a good option there. But yeah, there's just so much going on at Bellroy at the moment. It doesn't really seem like they're slowing down at all. So really good to see them continuing to release good and thoughtful products.
And it's like we really like the brand, and they just get featured in every single roundup that we do and every second video. The V-Block technology that they've got, obviously very timely release with the coronavirus going around at the moment. And if you think about, your phone and your hands, like you're always touching your phone, your hands touch everything, and without it being cleaned, I don't know if I've let you know before, but I like wash my phone with soap now every couple of days. And don't judge me. I mean, phones get filthy, and so this sort of stuff is a great advancement in EDC stuff, especially with your health in mind. Even after the pandemic, I mean, this is just how you get sick, by touching things. So great advancements there from Bellroy. Obviously, we love the brand. You'll probably see something else from Bellroy next month, and we'll cover it here as well. So subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, great stuff there.
I feel like when we first started off with Bellroy, we were just looking at their wallets, and we were big fans of their wallets. They had a really unique way of looking at how to slim down your wallet. And when they first started doing bags, I think that was like 3 years ago, we were so excited. And it's not often that you see a wallet company come out and then start making bags, and then you really start liking their bags as well. So I think it's only natural that we would like them so much.
Absolutely. And it's good that they moved into bags and other accessories as well, because I found that in Australia we have our license on our phone, so we don't need to carry a license anymore. And with Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, all of those pays, you don't really need to carry a wallet anymore necessarily. So probably a good idea to get into bags. We've noticed. Sorry, that's my Google Assistant in the background going off. You probably we've noticed that sling bags are selling so much better, and they're far more popular. Right. Probably people not needing a wallet, not necessarily needing to take their laptop with them, and they can carry a sling as well. So it's great to see all the stuff coming out of Bellroy at the moment.
Yeah,
so
really good.
Favorite brand. Anyway, we got some good news. We got a giveaway. So every month we give away one piece of carry gear. This month we're giving away the Air Slim Pouch, I believe. Is that right, Ed?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Excellent. So if you haven't already subscribed to our emailing list, then please use the QR code that's on your screen now. Sign up to the emailing list and follow us on YouTube as well. And every month we're going to pick a winner. So do that now. Pause the video, do that now, and you could win next month. But for this month, we're pleased to announce that the winner is Timothy Jackson from the USA. Tim, you've won a new Air Slim Pouch. We're going to get that sent out to you shortly. We've just covered it, and Ed's going to be in touch with you and give you and get your address, I guess, so we can send out the pack. So great work there. Congratulations, Tim, and for everyone else who subscribed, better luck next month. Come check back, and hopefully you win next month. Moving on, Ed, new stuff from Chrome.
Yeah, that's right. We've got more news from Chrome Industries. Since last month's roundup, where we talked about Chrome, they've gone and released 5 new products. So really good work from them. They've released the Mini Cadet, which is a smaller, compact version of their Cadet Messenger Sling. They've also released 2 bags from their Urban X lineup. So they've got a handlebar bag as well as the new Urban X roll top backpack. Both of those bags, just like the Urban X line, they're 100% waterproof. They feature that special radio frequency knurled welded technology that they implement in their seams. So really heavy duty bike goods. And then on top of that, they've got 2 new messenger bags, the Buran 3 and the Simple Messenger. So the Buran is a messenger with tech gear in mind, whereas the Simple Messenger is more of like a everyday basic messenger. And as always, if you want to check out some of these products, there are links in the description. But yeah, 5 new bags from Chrome in a month. Really, really impressive stuff there.
Well, I guess they're not lying down over at Chrome. They're busy at work, even if they're working from home or whatever. But despite everything that's going on, they're releasing the goods, shipping the goods. So great work to see from Chrome. And the thing that I love about Chrome really is just super heavy duty bags and such a focus on cycling. And if there's one thing the world needs at the moment, it's more cyclists and less people in cars. So if you want to get into that, then check out Chrome. I mean,
Chrome's
best
your brand.
bag. Actually, we had a customer who bought a Chrome bag from us. I think the guy was from Melbourne. He bought a Chrome bag from Rushfaster probably 5 or so years ago, and he unfortunately had quite a serious accident, and his Chrome bag and his helmet were critical in protecting him from when he fell in traffic in Melbourne. Like, I don't know, for those of you who've been to Melbourne, their bike lanes aren't amazing. And actually, probably at the time they didn't even have any bike lanes. But obviously, it can be quite dangerous riding in traffic. And the backpack, because it's so heavy duty, was integral in protecting him when he fell. So he obviously the bag wasn't looking too good afterwards. He came back for another bag, but he shared that with us, which was really good to know. I mean, that's why we sell. That's why we sell better gear, and we sell like strong gear that's gonna protect you or is gonna last for a long time, and that's what we're all about.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I mean, we'll be looking, as mentioned, at some Chrome gear in our walkthroughs very soon. So if you're interested in that brand, please do be on the lookout for that. But yeah, that's a really cool story. Dan, what's next? We've got something from Alpaca.
Yes, I do, Ed. How did you know? Just a hunch. So Alpaca, a brand that started on Kickstarter. I think they're from Melbourne as well, right? They're from Melbourne.
Yeah, I think they're Australian based. Yeah.
They just got an American accent in their Kickstarter video, but I think they're an Australian brand, guys. Alpaca, their 9th campaign on Kickstarter, it just wrapped up actually, but you can still pre-order it on Indiegogo. Basically, they've released Hub, which is a system to look after your keys, organize your keys, your ID tag, your hand sanitizer, and some other pouches and whatever else. So pretty much replacing the tired and traditional key hook that's probably near your door. Basically, their system is a magnetic-based system which comes with a mod panel, which is a metallic strip. It comes with the clips that clip onto your backpack or your belt or something like that, and then the mods. So the mods are the little things that you can hang on this panel. And basically, the concept is you've got your keys there, your ID clip, your hand sanitizer. They all magnetically attach with little fidlock hardware. And when you're about to head out, you grab your keys and your ID card or whatever you need, clip it onto your backpack or your belt or whatever, and then you can go out and you've got everything on you. When you come back, you just stick it back on that strip, and there's no more looking for like missing stuff, missing keys, etc. It's a really cool looking system, very low profile, very minimal, something that I would considering getting myself. I think it's a really cool little system. Also, I love fidlock hardware, so anything with magnets gets exciting for me. So I love magnets, man. Magnets in my EDC. And like fidlock hardware is great. Hyperlon pull tabs and all that sort of stuff is great. Looks really cool. As I said, you can still pre-order it on Indiegogo. According to their timeline, it's being produced now. So definitely check that one out. It's a really cool looking system.
Yeah, I reckon it's a really new way of looking at keeping items organized. Like, I like that it kind of keeps things at the home, at the office. But just thinking about it, I personally don't think I would use that clip part as much. Like the thing that you can kind of clamp onto your shoulder strap or whatever it is. I think if, say for instance, I had a set of keys clipped on my shoulder strap, or if it was on my belt, 100% it would be convenient for me, for sure. But I feel like personally I'd just constantly be thinking about that kind of thing clipped onto me, and if it's keys, it's kind of jangly. I personally think I would prefer just keeping it inside my bag. Maybe it's just something to do with having it inside my bag that gives me a sense of security. I don't know, but like, yeah, overall, I definitely respect a new approach to carrying and organizing essentials. And, you know, always good to see new ideas like this. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how people respond to this new approach to carrying those essentials.
I think there are two types of people. Someone who will like carry their key on their exterior and someone who won't, right?
Yeah.
And it's a bit like mobile phones back in the day, maybe when they first came out. And you'd have some people like doing like this open carry of a mobile phone on the belt.
Around the belt, yeah.
And those days the phones weren't super small either. They were pretty chunky. So I don't know. But I guess maybe leave a comment in the comment section like, do you carry your keys on your exterior? I mean, I definitely do the like they've got the HeiQ pass there, or for us it's like the Opal or the the Metro card. I'd probably put that on my exterior if I was traveling into the office every day for work or something like that. I'd probably do that. Hand sanitizer. You know, Orbikey released one as well, a little bottle, which for cycling is amazing, right? Because it's basically a similar sort of system, but it's got a little pull tab. I've got that attached to my cycling sling pack. And so when you touch the buttons to cross the road, you can, antibacterial after. So that's really useful. But I was kind of thinking that I could be a guy that wears a key on my exterior, on a bag or something like that. Yeah. Could be. I'm warming to the idea. And I think you should join the club. I think you should join.
Yeah, we'll see.
You think about that.
Yeah, I'll hear what the people in the comments
see what they say. Okay, everyone who thinks that Ed should be like an open key carrier, then comment for Team Ed down there. We're getting silly now, Ed. What else is on the script?
Next up, we're looking at another interesting new project that comes from Bevis Gear. They're a team of a brother and sister duo who are photographers. They've sought out to design an open layout sling bag that can carry all your gear. It's called the Top Shelf Camera Bag. So with this bag, they've made accessibility their top priority here, and they've claimed that with this bag, you can actually access all your gear in 1.1 seconds, which 1.1 seconds is an impressive feat. So, one of the things they wanted to do was they wanted to make sure that they didn't miss capturing key moments. And, as photographers, that's super important. Like if you're a wedding photographer and you, for some reason, miss a moment, that's kind of on you. So this, really works.
If you could only get your camera in 1.2 seconds, then, I mean, imagine the disaster that would...
That's right. You're done.
As a result. Yeah. They're very precise on that measurement. It's like,
I'm sure it's legit. They probably full timed it.
Well, 1.1 seconds. Like, they didn't just make that up. You don't just make that up.
1.1 seconds, yeah. Hopefully that really works to solve that. Basically how it works is when you sling it around the body, the top shelf actually rests in this tabletop position on your hip, against your hip. So you can kind of see all your gear as well and set your camera down if you want to, switch lenses, all that sort of stuff. And it's on this clean, flat surface. It also has an option to be worn as a backpack. It can carry a laptop. The camera gear dividers are customizable. So it has all those similar features as a typical camera backpack. And the main cavity is actually accessible by the push of a button. And what's really interesting is that that latching mechanism, the button that you press on to open the main camera compartment, it's the same mechanism that they use on the hoods of NASCAR racing cars. So apparently that's meant to withstand 200 miles per hour of force. So really solid latch there.
Well, if you have to get your camera out in 1.1 seconds, like, you're going to be going as quick as you can. It's really interesting. Camera bags, right? Before peak design, camera bags were pretty average, and not many brands did it really well. So it's really interesting to see the new concepts for camera carry coming out in the market. Obviously, peak design very focused in camera gear, and now these guys. Yeah, always interesting to see how camera carry can improve. I don't know, if you're a photographer, maybe leave your comments down below and tell us what you like and dislike about the options that are available. I've always found that the Air is underdone, And cameras are traditionally very heavy. You're shooting for a long time. You have to stand in awkward places to get the right shot. You've got different lenses. Everything's very chunky, and they're very, very expensive. So you need really good protection for this. So it's a really interesting area of carry, and it's great to see new solutions coming onto the market all the time.
Yeah, overall, I think this Bevis Gear top shelf camera bag is a great new take to sling bags. You know, it's got this really inventive tabletop thing going on, so it'll be interesting to see how people respond to it. Well guys, that's all we've got time for in this month's Carry Roundup. Here at Rushfaster, you know, we're all about providing you with better gear because better gear means the world to us. So if you want to support our work, hit the like button, hit the bell, and comment down below, and be sure to subscribe as well.
And as always, if you're interested in any of the products that we've covered in this video, check out the links in the description. Click on those because they do good things for us. And thanks again for watching. We will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Bye.